Remember this? This is sweet potatoes if you don't know it. And in case you didn't see how we made it, please check. I actually dried it on top of this very roof here. I sliced it and then put it on the roof to dry, and that is just how it turned out like this. So that is just how we preserve our sweet potatoes. If you did not watch how we do it, please go back to that video and check for it, and then watch how this turned into this, how sweet potatoes turned into this. Otherwise, welcome back to the channel. My name is Eunice, of course, and this one is eaten also like this. That's why you see me eating. So don't maybe start thinking, oh, I think she's too hungry. Okay, I'm hungry, but not too much. I just like this. It is very sweet. So guys, this is majorly for breakfast for us. We do this in preparations for dry season, and guess what, we're already in the dry season, so it is the right time to start cooking such foods because the sun is really hot. And the only way we keep these things, because like, okay, it does not rain in the dry seasons. First of all, let me describe what the dry season feels like here. No rain, completely extreme heat, a lot of sunshine, so you cannot get a lot of things in the garden like fresh. So we keep such things dry so that we have them in dry seasons, and we can still access them even if there's no rain. So this is just breakfast. I'm going to cook it, and yes, I decided to share it with you. And then put it on fire. I think I'm overeating, that's why it's actually interrupting me. Have you noticed? There's a way these sweet potatoes can really be sweet, very, very sweet. So all I'm going to do is just to wash it. Remember, it was on the roof, so of course dust and all that kind of thing. So I'm just going to clean it, rinse it a bit to wash off the dust. So this is very nice when served with black tea. First of all, what you people call dry tea. I don't know if it's dry tea or black tea, but tea without milk. That's what I meant. Excuse me. So with dry tea and peanut butter, of course, once more. Actually, guys, peanut butter is our everything in the kitchen. So this when served with peanut butter, and definitely that's how I'm going to serve myself this morning. So you can't even wait to have this meal with me. Watch this to the end. Let's just put this on fire. And then the fact that it's dry, it needs much water for it to cook so that it softens well. If you put little water, it will be hard and actually not nice at all. So you need to put much water for it to cook softly. And let me tell you guys something about this food. It's nice when it's actually cold, like when it sleeps over. You understand what I mean? You cook it in the night, you leave it to sleep over, then in the morning you just wake up and start. I don't know how to describe it again. But it can be so nice in that you'll eat and start sleeping because you're too satisfied. You understand what I mean? Remember, with peanut butter, ooh, nice. So I'm just going to add in some salt to give it taste. I understand it might be weird because when you're cooking sweet potatoes fresh, you don't add in salt. But when it turns to this, okay, when it turns dry like this, you give it salt to make it, I don't know, there's a way, the sweetness from the sweet potatoes and then the salt. Ooh, that combo, oh my goodness. And then with tea, whoa, you don't want to know. So let me just give it some salt here for taste, and then I'll just leave it there to boil. Yeah, so I'm going to cover it here and leave it to boil, and I'll show you along the way. Let's leave this to boil and come back. So it is time to check. Come and I show you what I actually wanted to tell you this earlier on. I think you can notice how it has become. It's now full almost in the saucepan. Like it was little because it was dry, but now it has should I say, like it has absorbed water. You get what I mean? So it has become much, yet by the time we were putting it was really little. So this was something that I actually wanted to warn you about earlier on. When you're cooking this, you don't put too much. Otherwise, if you put a lot, it might, when it gets ready, it might become excess, like too much, beyond your expectation. Because when it absorbs water, there's where it becomes bigger, and so it fills up the pan so fast, even when you're not really expecting it. Oh, I'm already hungry, and the thing is not getting ready. Let me first test one. Okay, it's almost ready. I think you can see from the color change. It's almost ready. And as for this, trust me, after eating this, I don't think I'm even going to have lunch, because this thing can mean to be heavy. In fact, people who go to the garden, like whose gardens are really far from home, or maybe they go grazing, or maybe someone is traveling, or even school children, by the way, in the villages here, we pack them for school children. You pack and the child just goes with it to school, because some of these schools don't like prepare lunch for children. So you as a parent has to pack something for yourself, for your children, or for your child. So at the end of the day, parents with such in the house really pack them, and their children just, you eat at break time and you'll play like there's no tomorrow. Lunchtime, when people are also eating theirs, you also pick out yours and eat, and you'll just drink water and actually end up sleeping in class. That is again the bad side. It is too heavy. Okay, it's not far from getting ready. I think you can see the inner part, this white part here. There's that white lining inside. That is the part which is not ready, but this outside part which is brown is actually ready. So that is how you tell when it's ready. When it's still whitish like that, it means it's not yet ready. But even when it's not ready, I can feel it already. The taste is mwah. Okay, I hope I don't finish it on fire. But it's really nice. Actually, even if you don't have tea, just water alone will do. I want to pick another one. I'm developing a bad habit of eating when food is on fire. Have you noticed? I should start fighting it before it's too late. There's a saying that what? Practice makes permanent. Something like that. So I don't want to keep practicing this. It's the last time I'm going to test food on fire. Like to eat, not testing. Trust me, if I'm to pick 2 or 3 more pieces of this, and I drink just even a cup of water, by the time this thing gets ready, I'll actually be full. It is really heavy. When I tell you it's heavy, it means it is really heavy, guys. But let's give it some more minutes for it to get ready properly, because when you eat it raw like this, you're actually risking stomach pain, by the way. Yes, it's nice in the mouth, but with the stomach, it's not going to be very good for you. You might end up regretting, and you sleep in that toilet. Guys, let's give it some more minutes before I can carry it off. Okay. So, our food is ready. Okay. I want you to see the color. Actually, how I wish I had notified you of the color difference before. But like I told you some few minutes ago, that when you see it whitish, it means it is not ready. But you can see how brown and color has changed. So this is an indication that it is actually ready. And you know what? I cannot even wait to eat it. So let me first, I'm first going to put some little here, just to cool, and I test. Again, you know how I love testing. Testing is my best, Okay, I'll leave the rest to cool, but I first want to test this. It's too hot. So, okay, as we wait for this thing to cool, are you subscribed? If you're not subscribed, please, as our food is cooling, first hit that red bell and then subscribe, and then of course you turn on your notification bell, and yeah, you'll definitely not miss anything from me again. So it's still taking long to cool. What more can I tell you? I'm looking for what to tell you. I've managed. Yeah, you were waiting for me to spit it out. No, I am strong. I'm a naturally girl, so we are strong people. Woo. It is super tasty, guys. And you know what? Actually, there's some water here. I just want to drink some water because I think I'm choking. Welcome for my breakfast already. I'm out.